We put this thing together in 782 days prior to the pitch day. Why so early? We felt that was critical because of the size and the breadth and complexity of the undertaking here. Putting Joint Force Gray together was the important first step. We were able to go out and assemble the best specialist communications companies, people that we felt shared a passion for the Army, so that we as a group could go through the journey together to learn the Army culture, learn the Army values. It seems to us, in terms of being able to accomplish the Army task, it's going to require true integration, and integration that can only come from time spent going through the mutual journey. It's been productive and I think unique.
Having 2.5 years to build Joint Force Gray and thinking about the Army pitch that far in advance is an incredible luxury from a talent perspective. We never have that kind of ramp-up time to think about a brand and think about how we would put a team together and the right team together and integrate all the partner agencies and get to know the partner agencies. We've been living, eating, breathing Army in the back of our minds. Every time we meet a candidate, we think about, would this person be good for Army?
I was brought into Jim's office, and Jim laid out for me his thoughts about the Army business, the importance of recruitment, the importance of national defense, and his vision for a team to actually pursue and serve this contract. As the leader of Joint Force Gray, Gray became a member of AUSA in 2008. I attended my first AUSA meeting in February of 2009, and we've done the fall exposition in 2009 as well as the one just within the last 2 weeks. Those are terrifically important learning opportunities. We made 2 separate trips to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. The deputy commander of Fort Jackson spent time with us explaining how BASIC had evolved and how the realities of BASIC were so different than the perceptions. We brought large groups from Joint Force Gray out to Fort Hamilton. We spent time with the reserve unit that was there, understanding about the challenges that they face in the reserve. We were able to see the oath administered. We were able to watch the families and the sense of pride, and we were able to speak with prospects as they were completing the ASVAB. One of our strategic planners went to the Essence Music Festival a year and a half ago in New Orleans. And that's a terrifically important outreach event for the African-American audience, especially African-American females. We reached out to the world-leading generational theorist who coined the term millennials and invited Neil Howe to join us as part of Joint Force Gray. In August of 2009, Neil Howe was good enough to give a 3-hour briefing to every member of Joint Force Gray. At numerous occasions since, Neil has worked with us to make sure that the solution we were proposing would resonate best with ultimately our audiences, both influencer as well as prospect. We have visited and participated and closely observed Top Fuel event in Indianapolis. In the fall of last year, Joint Force Gray visited the Cyber Recruitment Center, trying to understand the ongoing dialogue that the Army conducts with prospects, with parents.
A soldier wanted to raise money for injured soldiers who were coming back from the war. He wanted to walk around the country. It was called the Drum Hike. Essentially, he was doing it all on his own. We had talked with Andy about, how can we help this person out? We had Hill & Knowlton from PR, we had G2, we had MediaCom. It was literally a Joint Force Gray opportunity for us. He started off on Facebook with, I think it was like 5,000 people, friends, and now he has like over 100,000, so.
Hi, I'm Troy Yoakum, an Iraq War veteran, and I'm hiking 7,000 miles to raise funds for military families in need. Donate at drumhike.com and stand by our military families in need.
At the end of the day, I feel like we were one team.
If we were from a PR agency, a media agency, a creative agency, it didn't matter. We were all joined forces in a higher purpose. And I think, we all took that to heart.
Absolutely.
We've been inspired as a group, and I think through that become enormous advocates for the Army and its mission.